Well, good morning, you fine folks. We are on the move again today, racing the rain. I'm pulling the head. Bob's ahead of me in the combine. We got a couple more acres here of Bob's ground we got to cut, and then we're going to move on to a couple more local farms of ours, and then we're going to start doing custom work. Other than that, we got rain in the forecast today. We got millimeter coming this afternoon and a possible thunder shower this evening, so we're going to see how many acres we can pull off today and see if we can't cover some ground before it starts getting a little moist. We were working here pretty late last night. I didn't get home till about 12:30, and for beans that's fairly late. So today might be one of those days where we order some Uber Eats to the field and get a couple monsters into us. I was amazed that we could get Uber Eats to a field. I might be the only one who's ever done that around here. Get some good reactions out of the drivers every time I do.
I'll make that deal. How about you bitch? You make that deal?
I'd make that deal.
I don't blame you. Damn good deal.
Yeah, pretty well, eh? There it is, another farm done. That makes, what, 5 this week? We're on a roll, holy hell. Alright, greasing for another day of beans. Everything's going pretty smooth. So far, so bueno. Alright, combine's running. I'll be behind him. Let's get her moving. Day, whatever the hell. I usually try to stay as organized as I can, especially for harvest. I should know what day it is, but because we went from soybeans to high moisture corn to this to that, the other thing, I have no idea what day it is because they combine a little bit without me as well. So we're just gonna call it day X of soybeans 2024. God, is it ever nice having a 4-wheel steering cart though. Holy hell. When I was growing up, they had a 2-wheel steer, so the front wheel steered because we made the cart ourselves, and the back would stay stagnant. So whenever you had to turn, it was a 25-30 foot head, you had to swing wide, and I mean wide, because that back axle just trailed. It didn't steer out to kick the rear end out. So going from that to this is awesome. Just got to be careful in tight spaces, because if you make a hard left or hard right, that back end will kick out the opposite way. So if you're putting it in the shed, you got to be careful. And backing this thing, it ain't for the faint of heart. Well, we've got some rather dusty beans today. 50 acres at this farm. We're not going to get her all done today, but best we can do. The problem we're facing here is that this ground can get really clumpy in spots, and then the head will pick that up. We'll run it into the tank. The sample doesn't look as good. It gets really fine and dusty because the combine will break those clumps up as best it can. And, well, let's just say it makes it hard to see. The good news is for me is that Bob's headed down to the auction to grab some stuff for the box car. We're gonna get done here, get this truck gone. We don't have a truck coming back, we don't need one, so I'll call it a day around 5, I think. Go home and have a drink. Apple juice, obviously. Real men drink apple juice. last truck of the week is loaded. I'm going to take the farm truck and the head back to the barn, and I guess we're gonna call it a week. It's been a good one, but I'm looking forward to getting beans done and getting into the corn. Corn's always been my thing. I never really cared much for beans, just because I never wanted to put a rock through the head when I was a kid, and it's really hard to do that with corn head. If you can put a rock through combine with a corn head, I applaud you. And I guess to speed things up, we'll do the old Zach Johnson. God, I love movie magic.